Welcome to Crypto Space Junk. So I'm going to be looking at MetaHero, the trade that I took out on the 4-hour chart yesterday. Well, 2 days ago now. So I'll rewind it to where we were yesterday when I took the trade. So this is how I did it. Okay, let's do the rewind tool. Well, okay, so I was looking through for a potential trade yesterday. 2 days ago, and I was looking at MetaHero. I was here with a colleague at the time, and I'd seen that on the 4-hour chart, we'd bottom out on the RSI, and I see this golden, the Holy Grail pattern here. And just by looking at it, I thought that looks about a 618 retracement. So I got a fib tool out, measured with the fib tool, and seen what we're known in the golden area here, the 618. So with the RSI bottom out, and I seen this pattern here. That's a Holy Grail pattern on Trading Wars. That's his indicator. If you want to know how to get that indicator, I'll let you know. He does have a free version of it and a premium version of it. If you buy his book, he'll give you the premium version of it. So I'm looking here. I take the fib from this low to the high, and I see that we're in the 618. So I projected that we'll get symmetry here, and we potentially, especially with the Holy Grail here, I know that we're going to get some volume if it breaks to the upside or the downside. From where it's based, using confluence here with more than one indicator, I'm seeing that this potentially could go higher. So I placed the trade here. It was actually on the next candle I got in. So I just need to play the next 4-hour bar. Straight away, I was filled here, and we're in straight into the profit. So with it being 4 hours, it's not a long-term trade. And now I actually ended up not losing money, but I didn't bag the profit. So we get this buy here. So to me, that's kind of bearish. Inverted hammer. Then we get the inside bar. Get the doji. And then we break through. Now, when I saw that initially on the 4-hour, I thought, oh dear, we're going to come back down. So I'm looking for the 618 here. And then we hit. So we hit the 618. We actually go to the 786, and then we sell off. Now, this is a very bearish candle. I wasn't at an exchange where I had a stop in place. But I thought my initial target was a bit higher than that. But I wasn't expecting it to shoot straight up like it did. It was very... Looking back at it, I should have sold. Look at the volume there. It's telling you the move's done. Now, at this point, I was looking at the 1-hour chart. And I had gone off the 4-hour chart. And I should have just bagged the profit at the 618. I woke up, I seen it, went and made a coffee, made a few phone calls, came back, and then I come back and the candle's down. So if I ever remember, it was about 16%. I thought I'll take a target at 20%, but I missed it. This is why it's important to take a target and stick to it. Like I called the 618 initially to my work colleague, and I did not bother to fulfill that. But I was holding anyway. And then, as you can see, we've had the inverted hammer, and it sells off. Now Bitcoin's also going down. I was watching Bitcoin at the time as well. Now, as you can see here, we come down and we go and we've hit 50%. Now, I'm going to redo the fib here. So we hit the 618, we sold off. So we take the bottom here, and this is where we're looking at now. So I decided not to close the trade and sell off here when we're hovering around, but unfortunately we went down a lot further than I thought we would. And I thought I'd hold out for the 618 here, but we broke straight through the 618. We hit the 786. So yeah, it would have been worth me selling from that's nearly 10%. So yeah, I should have closed the trade out there, but I continue to hold, thinking we might get a bounce at the 50 or 618 because it was very strong. It ignored the candle I was looking at before, prior to that. And I was when I last looked at the chart, I was before. Obviously, you see it go straight down there, but on the hour, I was looking at inside bars there. So as you can see, by the time I made my decision, the stochastic RSI is coming down. So we'll continue with the candles. We come down further, we hit the 886, and now I think, yeah, definitely I should have sold. So you can see the difference here. I mean, that was probably in the region where I was thinking, am I going to sell or not? And I still could have got the asset and rebought more and got 13% more. So the 4-hour chart is definitely worthwhile trading, especially on Hero. I quite like this 4-hour chart, and I'm going to stick with it. As you can see here, you can see the fib levels, and the stochastic RSI is really going well with it. So let's continue what's happening so far. So this is where we are now. So it's hit the 886 here. So what I'd probably be looking at now, because of the selling pressure here on this candle, on the 4-hour, I'd probably look, if I'm going to sit in, I'm going out for the rest of the day, so I probably wouldn't, but there's two ways you can look at this. So I'll be looking that potentially we can hit around this 10% retracement, because we went so far down to the 886. I think by the time we hit the 10%, we're going to get a lot of people trying to take profit there. So I would maybe have a look at the inverted fib here to see where the selling is going to come back in. So 10% extension. Now, take it from the other way. I'm going to start releasing some of my MetaHero position around the 618. Once we hit that, we've got the selling pressure coming in there. We could potentially come back down again. As it's Friday as well, it's never so great, but it depends. We've had a closeout on a month chart on the Bitcoin, and then obviously on this as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to take some money off the table at 618. I should be back in profit by then. I think I'm on a very, very small loss at the moment, or a very small gain. But I'll leave this up to 618, or take it the other way. I'll be looking at the 10% extension, take the rest off the table. Now, kind of safe here, I feel, with the stochastic RSI at the bottom. And so you've got the 0.6342, where I'll probably sell off the majority of my position, but I will take 50% off the table at the inverted 618. So looking at the monthly, remove all these drawings for now. The monthly moment, obviously, we had a close of the monthly last night, and what you'll find as well, I'm hoping we'll go down to the weekly here. We're going to continue up. So another way to look at that trade, what I was in yesterday, for a potential target as well, which would have highlighted the 618. If I go to the daily here, so I was playing a 4-hour time frame there, and this is how you see how big some of the higher time frames are, how powerful they can be. If I take this fib from this high here to the low, as you can see, a lot of selling around this 50 retracement of this consolidation move down, and the 618 area right in there, bang. Sell orders probably sat there for weeks waiting to go down, and on the 4-hour chart, as we can see here, and it sent it down. So I'm happy to hold for now. I think we'll at least go 618 of this move. So at least 57. I think we'll come back up here to retest. So just looking back at the moves on the 4-hour chart, if we look at it with the stochastic RSI, if you look here, how nice it is actually to trade this. So we're here on a low. We get the outside bar followed by two inside bars here. So this is MetaHero on KuCoin. We take it from the low here with the fib. So we see if you end up buying the 618 here, just take it from here. So we go 618 to 618. This chart really likes to repeat itself. So let's have a look at the profit here. That's 18%. Now, this is the reason why I'm holding the trade again, and I think I'll go for my targets. So you sell here on the high, 18%. Definitely good to hold, and then you rebuy here. And you're looking here for another 618. So you're buying it. So you've gained 18% more asset. You're buying it 10%, 11%. You're going on, if you went off the 618, sorry, let's go from the, so you've sold the high, and then you put a rebuy on here, you're getting 10%. So that means you would have 28% more hero by playing the fibs here, which is matching up. So you're probably thinking, well, how would I know to take the profit there? Well, we did. So we bought here. We bought the return on the 618, and all we said there was we're going to sell at the 618. Bear in mind, I could line this up a little bit better if I put it in, but it'll take me a bit longer. But you can see 50 to 618, we're in that range, start selling, and then we do it again. Now, you can even go as far back here to do this. So, and each time it's giving this is Nirvana pattern. and this is like a multiple of the golden cross and double inside bar there. But the inside bar is showing you, I'm starting to see it more as an exhaustion. It's indecision. But if you just saw it on this chart as an exhaustion point, so you're coming low on the RSI, stochastic RSI here, and you see this, so we're coming down. If you take a fib from the previous low to the high, and you see that 618, you see these trigger into entry, and you buy, and you sell at the 618 here. Now you think the asset's cheaper, and even here you're making 12% more asset. And then where would you buy again? I'll just bring this across. It was ready to pick up again. And you're selling here at the 1-to-1 there. So MetaHero, definitely an algorithmic chart, very nice to trade. I'm enjoying this chart, to be honest. The only issue is I just don't like this inverted hammer here. I just can't wait till it becomes invalid. Somewhere probably over here. But definitely, I think for Fibs here, like I said before already, I'm going to repeat myself here. I'm going for the 10% extension overall. But I will take some off the table here. Right, if you liked and you got some, if you like what I just said and gone through today, please like and subscribe. I'll be playing this MetaHero for a while now. I quite like the chart. To be honest, it's hitting the fib levels very nicely. And yeah, like I said, thank you for watching.